Welcome, everybody, to an episode of Generational Sports. You know, Josh, I had a tagline that I was coming up with right before we started the show, and I was literally just about to say it, but I forgot it. That's a great start to the show, and, we'll get the conversation out of the way. That's unavoidable right now. Yes, I did get a haircut, people. It's fine. I know. I still look gorgeous. I know it's, still looking good, but you know what? Whatever. Josh, how are you, my friend?
Doing real good, man, except for we got about 5 inches of snow over here.
Oh, poor you.
The pup was loving it, though. I mean, second we go out there, dude dove into it. I couldn't even see him anymore, so that was pretty funny to watch. And apparently, I just can't post my bets because I went like 8 for 8 yesterday, dude. It was insane. So I'm not posting any more bets, so don't expect me to.
Yeah, first of all, this is a great conversation, and we will get into that. But what we do have to get into, I made a joke before, the unavoidable news is we were supposed to have Trey Wingo on the show today. He messes me about like 30 minutes, 45 minutes before the show started, saying that he had to postpone it. So don't worry, we'll get Trey on. I'm just as sad as everybody else. I know me and Josh were super excited, but hey, life happens. Trey said that he was going to postpone. He's not canceling anything. He just said some things came up, and listen, life happens. So we're going to move on. We're going to do our normal show. If you're here for Trey,
this is an ESPN. Around. This guy's worked at ESPN for 23 years, so he's got a busy life. Some things.
No, exactly, up, so. Man. And listen, here's the other thing. A little behind the scenes. If you follow the man on Twitter, he's on vacation right now.
Yeah.
He's on vacation, so he wasn't even at home. He was just doing something nice for us. So he's postponing. It's okay. We're going to do our regular show. If you're here for Trey, stay for the boys because we're still going to get through this. We're going to have a wonderful show as we always do. But let's get into the sponsorships first before anything else happens. MyBookie.ag, use code US700 to double your first deposit. Like Josh kind of mentioned, into the betting world, make sure you head on over there. Double your first deposit. You can bet on anything you want. NASCAR started back up. We got the NBA in full effect. We got the NHL, baseball opening day, 41 days away. Another year that my Yankees will probably let me down.
Go Cubs, go Cubs, go Reds, go Yankees.
Oh God,
big baseball guy over here.
Josh couldn't name. Listen, if you can name more than 3 people on the Cubs, I'll give you $1.
Chris Bryant.
Yep.
Baez.
Okay.
Schwarber.
Okay. Wait, no, he's not on the Cubs anymore.
Fuck. Nah, I ain't got no one else. Wait, no. Rizzo.
Okay, that's 3.
Nah. Nah.
Oh, you were so close to that $1.
Yeah.
Now have to buy a stick of gum. But yeah, make sure you go over to oh my gosh, I can't speak. Make sure you head over to mybookie.ag, use code US700, double your first deposit. If you're into the betting world, like Josh said, you can check out his player props. You fade every single pick and you'll win some money, so that'll be a good thing. Then, with those winnings, of course, make sure you head on over to RxHemp-USN to save you 10% on your entire order. They got the A1 CBD creams over there, make you feel brand new in the morning after a long day, sitting around like I do, or maybe you're yo, Alex, don't you dare disrespect me right now, bro. Because I will dare smack the soul out of you, bro.
The carrot cut.
Like that's no, I'm full New York. I will smack the shit out of you if you ever say that again.
Dead ass.
Anyway, dead ass. But RX Hemp got the A1 CBD creams. Make sure you check those out. Then Unwrapped. No. I always do that. Teespring/stores/unwrapped. Yeah, yes, Andrew. I got a haircut. See, bro, even the families in here talking about me getting a haircut. They're not used to it. I only get my haircut like once every 4 months, bro. See, I mean, I guess if you want to support a terrible show, you can go to the, like I said before, Teespring/store/unwrapped and go get a Prop Bro shirt. We have some beautiful merch. I wear my mask every day to work. Generational Sports. Saturday Standouts has it ladies first. Let's see, who am I missing? Backstop Banter, my other show. We have the Hard Count has merch as well. I mean, listen, if there is a show, we have merch for it. So make sure you go and check that out. And then last and certainly not least, though, we're on Patreon as well. We got $1 you're supporting the squad, showing us that you like our content. And the next, you know what? Shout out Julia. It is also her birthday. So happy birthday, Julia. My brother's girl right there. So we love the support out here. You know what? We appreciate support. I'm sure I will be on Xbox later today, so it's fine. But like I said, make sure you check out our Patreon. $1, you're supporting the cause, showing that you like what we're doing. $5, you get 10% off the store that I was just talking about. You get entered into an Amazon gift card giveaway, and you get access to our Discord chat where we talk about everything. You get to be a part of the Unwrapped fan. So make sure you go and check that out. And then $10, you get everything I just said, except the discount goes from 10 to 20%, and you get entered in to a Keenan Allen signed jersey giveaway. And let me tell you something. We posted it on our Twitter. It's beautiful. Listen, I'm in the network. I don't have to sign up for anything. I might sign up. I probably will sign up just to get that Keenan Allen jersey. It's beautiful. That nice. Oh, Josh, let me tell you something. If you can name me a better uniform than the powder blues, there's no way.
A better uniform than the powder blues?
Listen.
Nah, those powder blues.
It's an unwinnable argument because I'll sit here all day and talk about the powder blues.
Yeah, they're beautiful, man.
They're absolutely stunning. So it's definitely beautiful. Make sure you go check out the Patreon. Like I said, you can get some nice things. But with that being said, let's get into the who am I. You know how we always start off the show, baby. A little who am I? See our sports knowledge. Now, Josh advised me that this one was supposed to be for Trey, so it's a little difficult. Let me tell you something. I am no Trey Wingo. So I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I'm going to give myself a minute. You know, Josh said it's hard. I'm giving myself 2 minutes to try to guess this one.
I mean, it's not impossible, but it's tough. You gotta think. All
right. So at the start of the first 10, I start the timer. You guys know how this goes around here.
All right. I was drafted in the first round of the 2010 draft.
Oh, okay. So a little recent. A little recent. Okay.
Made the Pro Bowl in 2011.
Okay.
Has 2 seasons of 1,000+ rushing yards.
I'm trying to think of running backs that old. Okay.
Spent his career with the Chargers and Eagles.
I want to say Darren Sproles, but I feel like he went to like 16 different teams. Chargers and Eagles.
He hasn't played since 2016.
See, if you didn't say Chargers, I would have went with DeMarco Murray. But you said, he was drafted by the Chargers then?
Yes, in 2010. I think 12th overall, something like that. He was pretty high.
Oh, God. Let's see, what are we at? We're at a minute right now. We got anything else for you, kid?
Nah, man. That's all I got.
That's a lie, Michael. You don't know this either. If you can get it Michael, if you get this right in the comments, I'll give you $1 instead of I was going to give Josh $1, but he couldn't get it, so I'll give you the $1. Oh man, I got nothing right now. Come on, there's got to be another. Give me a letter.
His last name's. All right. His last name starts with an M.
Oh well, Alex over here ruining things.
Yeah,
Ryan Matthews.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that you say it, I remember. Oh yeah, retweet my ass. You had no idea. You had no idea. Well, it's funny. I remember the name now. Mm-hmm. I would listen. I'll tell you right now. Alex might have ruined it, but I would have never gotten that. Oh yeah, we in here. Shout out Tyrell.
I almost went with Chris Ivory.
Fresh fade, the vibes. We got everybody in here. Shout out Nan's Chicken Cutlets. You're right. I downed a few. Nan, let me tell you something though. Nan sent over some jalapeno bread today.
Yeah.
Oh,
appetizing. Bro.
No, appetizing isn't even the word. It's delectable. Michael, you're in here. Michael, you're in here. You know the vibes of seeing Nans to go. Even Tyrell, no. The bread, yes, Tyrell, the bread. I had Tyrell over my Nan's house one time. So, see, look at that. So fire. Exactly. The boys, what's good, Perry? Yeah. Listen, Josh, we're going to have a great show. Trey obviously couldn't make it, as you can all tell. But you know what? It's fine. We're going to be all right. Postponed and didn't cancel. He's not canceling. So, we're all right. But let's get into the show right now. Pull up the Google Doc real quick. And we're actually going to start off tragic news with Vincent Jackson. I got the alert, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours ago, something of that nature. He passed away in his hotel room. It's crazy, bro. I feel like we just can't catch a break at any point. Like the minute it feels like something's kind of going good, you find out somebody else passed away, and Vincent Jackson's kind of just the one that's next on the list. And it really is unfortunate. And I can only, go back to my experiences with it because, obviously I didn't see the beginning of his career. We were all, young and things like that. So I remember Vincent Jackson, and and you'll laugh at this, because of Madden. Once again, shout out Madden for making me for giving me all of my football knowledge. Madden 17 Ultimate Team. I had his Legends card. I think it was like a 2016 Legends card. That man was an absolute animal.
Beast,
he was like what, six?
He's like 6'3", 6'2".
Yeah, 6'3", 6'4", something of that nature. Madden 17, they had the aggressive catch. So you would just throw the ball up to Vincent Jackson, and bam, he's coming down with the easy money. So let me tell you, it sucks. I don't remember him on the Chargers, honestly. Like, I remember getting into football and things like that, and he was on the Bucks, and then it's weird too. Like, this is how dumb I am sometimes. Like, the first time I ever saw the picture, because I got into basketball a little bit later too. The first time I saw the picture of Harden, Westbrook, and KD, I thought like somebody photoshopped it because they wanted that team to come true. And like, I literally just never realized that they played together. So like, it's the same thing with some of the older players. Like, I literally had no idea.
I have an old Facebook post that it pops up every year because like the memories thing, and it's a picture of KD, Harden, and Westbrook. And it was when LeBron went to Miami. I was like, everyone mad about LeBron. I ain't got no worries. Little did I know they were, oh, God, bro.
No. You want to know what that version is for me, bro? I have my one friend, Joe. We're Thunder fans as well. And it was when they were up 3-1 against the Warriors. Gosh, that still annoys me. And I have messages with him because our other friend Chase is a Warriors fan, obviously at the height of their powers, everything like that, before they got KD. And there's messages in the Snapchat chat. We'll say that 10 times fast. But there's messages there. I can't believe we're about to go to the finals or whatever, blah, 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 this, that. And he was like, well, don't speak too soon. And I was like, you really think that the Thunder are going to blow a 3-1 lead, bro? And he was like, and he was like, nah, you're right. Oh my God. I look back on those now and I'm like, are you kidding me? You really had to crush my dreams like that?
That shit sucked.
But, oh man. But yeah, I don't know. You got anything on Vincent Jackson besides, the terrible news that we learned today?
Yeah, man. I mean, he was just a Who Am I, like 3 episodes ago. And like when I was going through to like pick the hints, just looking at his stats, man, like he was just a beast on the field. And I was into football, and I was actually more into Madden back then than I am like today. So I remember like him and Chris Chambers on the Chargers, Phillip Rivers, LT. That team was super fun to use. Vincent Jackson, you just get him the ball, throw it deep to him. I mean, dude was a beast. You hate to hear news like that, especially, 38 is such a young age to go to. I mean, he had a lot of life ahead of him, a lot of good things to do. So it just sucks, Prayers out to his family and friends. Hope they're with each other, keeping them in our prayers right now.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I dropped my phone. But it definitely is, awful news. Like I said, it feels like we can just never catch a break. It really does suck. But we'll move it on from there. Obviously, prayers out to the fam and everything like that. But we'll get into some NFL current news right now with the news of J.J. Watt. And I feel like some people kind of saw it coming, but J.J. Watt got what? It was cut, released, whatever word you really want to use, for that
Parted
situation.
ways.
Yeah, parted ways we'll go with. Cleared waiver, so he's a free agent. He can obviously go wherever he wants. So it's going to be interesting to see where he lands. I go back to this, the mic'd up clip of him and Watson walking off the field, and he says, we wasted a year of your career. I'm sorry. And that was the kind of guy that J.J. Watt really was. Like, I think if you're a Texans fan, you can't really hold anything against him for, first of all, for wanting out, and second of all, you can never say he didn't give it his all, because that dude was I think even I forget, and I'm just dumb for doing it, like how good prime J.J. Watt was.
On both sides of the ball, honestly. I mean, came in at
this man was playing tight end, getting touchdowns that way, would get the interceptions, and I mean, like I looked at the awards, like when he got released, everybody's posting like 3-time defensive player of the year, the Pro Bowl. I was like, damn, I really forgot that J.J. Watt was an animal, because obviously I didn't have to deal with them. I'm a Patriots fan. We didn't play them, and I think during his prime we might have played him like once or twice, but Bill would just basically triple team him, and so he didn't really do anything in our games. But it's crazy. But where do you think he's going to end up going?
I don't think there's any team that really has. Obviously, Steelers, because he could play with his brothers, would be a place that kind of has the edge just because of that and how good that defense was this past year. But I don't think he'd fit well there. I think Cleveland is the place I'd really like to see him. I think him and Myles Garrett on opposite sides would be just a problem. I mean, that defense is already really good. I'd say their biggest weakness is the defensive line outside of Myles Garrett. So I think bringing in a guy like J.J. Watt to play opposite of him will be huge for them. And I just want to see Cleveland make another playoff run. So I really want to see him over there and help them out. But outside of that, I've seen teams like the Cowboys thrown in there, the Eagles, just a bunch of teams. But, I mean, it's got to be a team with cap space, obviously. I mean, that's why no one traded for him. But I don't know. I think Cleveland's the best spot for him.
So that's the thing I kind of wonder too, though, because we obviously mentioned cap space. I wonder how much it takes, though, because this obviously isn't prime J.J. Watt anymore, like we were just talking about. It's an older version, a version that's had injuries. He's been through some things. So I wonder, how much he really commands on the open market.
Max, a team would give him $7 million. I don't see it going too much on a 1-year deal, because I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to give him a long-term deal, because who knows how much longer he's going to play. I mean, I don't think he's super old, but I don't think he's worth.
That's the thing. I think he still has production left in him too.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think he's washed.
Yeah, he's good. Like, he's Pro Bowl level still. Like, he's still that good. But I mean, giving him a long-term deal with what these defensive players are getting paid now, especially pass rushers, I just don't see him getting a long-term deal. Anything longer than 2 years, I don't see happening. But I could see not like a cheap deal, but not a J.J. Watt, what he's been used to type of deal.
That's the thing too. I mean, you mentioned it where he is going to end up playing. Obviously, it's all speculation now. That's the thing I hate about it being this early in the NFL offseason. Everything is speculation. The big rumors haven't come out yet of what's going to truly happen. But yeah, I think Pittsburgh makes the most sense in people's head because of his brothers. I would like to see, just because I think it would be cool, 3 brothers playing on the same team. Like, I mean, I don't know if that's ever going to really happen again. So I think that'd be cool, but I didn't even think about it. But the Browns, like you said, that'd be very, very interesting. Him, Myles Garrett, if they could somehow keep Vernon. I don't know if what his situation is looking like, but if you can pair up J.J. Watt and Myles Garrett, I mean, you're gonna have some trouble. I mean, you might make offensive lines look like the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It could really get to that level. And that's another team too. Maybe, I mean, the Bucs are losing a lot of people. Does JJ kind of want to go there and say, "Listen, I wasted a lot of my, not a lot of it. I wasted my prime with the Texans. We didn't really get anything done." Do you kind of do the whole I want to get a ring now thing and take a minimal contract, go over to the Bucks and see if they can repeat somehow. That would be interesting. I would love that too. Could you imagine? I mean, I don't know who they would have to get rid of though, because
I mean, Sue would definitely have to walk.
well, Sue. I think Sue's walking.
I don't think you could give Shaq Barrett because JJ would. I mean, unless he takes an AB type deal where it's just basically nothing.
Bro, here's the thing though. If it came down to that,
Jack, like you don't go get JJ. You
if it comes down to that, you say goodbye to JJ and keep Shaq Barrett because that man's a beast. Like he came out of nowhere for me. I don't know if I was just like lost in the NFL sauce or whatever like that, but I do not remember Shaq Barrett being an absolute animal. I mean, Michael.
Appreciate it, Michael.
Michael's my second biggest hater behind Alex, but it's whatever. When you're this successful, you're gonna have some haters when you look this good and you're this successful. That's what I'm saying. JJ should ring chase at this point in his career. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Alex. Like this is the two parts of careers that I think every player has. I think the beginning of your career, you absolutely go after the money. Like that's the only thing I would really care about. I'm not even gonna lie. So I would go after that. I would get the biggest contracts I possibly could. That's why I like when people always, talk down about Darrelle Revis or whatever because he was always trying to get his money. Like, bro, I know they're getting paid. Listen, here's the thing, and I know they're getting paid a lot of money, so it annoys people. Like, oh, you're getting $12 million to play football, and like there's doctors out there saving lives. Listen, I'm sorry, I appreciate doctors, love all you, especially during this pandemic. So I'm not going to take anything away from you, but a doctor doesn't fill a 70,000 seat stadium to watch him do surgery. Like that's the reason athletes are getting paid so much. So like the beginning of your career, I feel like you always chase the bag, and like if you can win a ring during that time, your bag chasing can be extended. Yeah. Like all the players that were on the Patriots, in the early 2000s or the 2010s and things like that. Or you got your rings, you could probably just go for the money now. You don't got to worry about the rings. Or like if you were on the Chiefs last year, you got your ring. And I think the next part of their career is always the ring part. Like if you didn't get one during the bag chasing phase, you might as well get the ring. Like you already made your money. And it's not like, and that's the thing too. Even when they're not chasing the bag, they're still getting paid like $1 million, $2 million a season. It's not like they're all of a sudden getting paid minimum wage.
The minimum you're making is hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the minimum you're going to make.
Listen, I've said this over and over again, Josh. I don't know if you agree with me. I would be an NFL practice dummy for a third string quarterback salary.
They normally don't let practice squad quarterbacks get hurt. They could beat the living shit out of me, bro. Give me my
I'm
bag.
telling you right now. That's what I'm saying. You hand me a cool 800,000. Like these third string, nobody received 53rd man on the roster gets paid.
I'll be a water boy, ball boy, bag boy too. Whatever you need.
Bro, I'll carry cleats, helmets. I mean,
size their feet, bro. I'll do whatever they need. Give me that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'll really be a practice on me. It's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Tackle me. Go ahead, bro. Because let me tell you something. They got nice doctors over there, and you're probably not paying for it anyway. That NFL health insurance got to go crazy. Has to. So, I ain't too worried about it. But, all right. Well,
JJ Watt, like the legacy thing, like you look at guys like Dan Marino, like their legacy really hurts because they didn't get a ring. Like if John Elway didn't get that ring, I mean, that shit, like, doesn't tarnish your legacy if you have a resume like JJ Watt, but I mean, without that ring, the ring really puts you up there. Like it helps you out a lot, regardless if you got it at the very end of your career or you got it in the first 3 years.
Bro,
that ring.
The literal first thing that people are going to say about LaShawn McCoy is he's a back-to-back Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, I mean,
and LaShawn McCoy did not take a snap in either game.
But he's a champ. He's a champ. You can't take that away.
Exactly. Bro, his resume is going to read 2-time Super Bowl champ. On the Grand Canyon, and then rushing leader, yards from scrimmage, this, that, and third. Actually, he did announce his retirement. I don't even. This isn't even on the doc. You think Shady's making it?
I think he's because with the NFL, yeah, he's got it with the dudes that are in the Hall of Fame, man. I mean, there are some guys that didn't have rushing titles, just were the fourth string running back for a three-peat somewhere, and they're in the Hall of Fame because they got 3 rings.
Bro, see, here's the thing. People say that the NFL Hall of Fame is the hardest to get in. I low-key disagree.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Like, and listen, this might be my baseball bias, and I don't think you would understand because you don't really watch baseball.
I watch baseball. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, totally. I think, like, it's baseball Hall of Fame.
Definitely.
And I'm not talking about prestige or anything like that. You know, if you can want to rank the Hall of Fames, just that, whatever. I'm talking about difficulty. I think it's like baseball, then football, and then, like, again, the Grand Canyon, and then basketball. I feel like they let anybody into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Like,
I think it's just because, I mean, like, if you were really good, if you were an all-star, you're probably getting in. Like, that's if it's not the easiest thing to get into because, I mean, there are a lot of guys that aren't in there that should be.
Here's the thing. I'm also saying Shady ain't no first ballot.
Nah.
Like, he'll be a John Lynch type, you know, 7th year on the ballot,
yeah,
8th, 9th year on the ballot when somebody's accidentally bored or, you know, a little tired, they shade his name so he finally gets in. Like, I think it's that type of thing. He's obviously not first ballot, but Shady, listen, if Chip Kelly didn't ruin Shady's career, we'd still be talking about him. Man, shipped him off to Buffalo.
For real, man. That was some BS.
Bro, and listen, my brother was an Eagles fan, or is an Eagles fan. So, you know, I watched some Eagles game back in my day. They were so fun. Like,
Jeremy
the height
Maclin,
of them.
Deshaun Watson.
That's what I'm
Mike
Deshaun
Vick,
Watson.
bro.
Deshaun Watson?
What'd I say?
You said Deshaun Watson.
You know, I got him on my mind, bro. You know, he's gonna be in. He's gonna be in
the jersey collection.
Yeah,
right?
he's gonna be in one of these jerseys, that exact team, pretty soon. But Deshaun Jackson, I bet.
Bro, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, Shady. Yeah, I remember when they put together the dream team.
For real, bro.
And weren't they garbage?
Nnamdi Asomugha, bro, gave him a bag and he was trash.
Bro, he was garbage.
That and Albert Haynes were 2 of the worst contracts of all time.
Yo, I still see Albert Haynesworth in my nightmares, bro. We really brought him over to the Patriots. I was like, yo, we got Haynesworth. He's going to be nice, blah, blah, blah. I think he played in like 4 games. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. But, you know, I think Shady's going to make it. I really do. But now that we are talking about ring chasing, Adrian Peterson reportedly wants to go to the Bucks. Said he's not really with the Lions, rebuilding process. You think that happens? And I saw this little question. This is interesting. All in their prime, would that be the best offense ever? Now you're talking all in their prime, like Brady, Gronk.
Yeah, that
AP.
whole offense in their prime, man.
Bro,
I'll start with the first part. I love AP going to the Bucks. Basically, these past couple years with the Redskins or the football team and the Lions. Basically, I think just been stat padding for his total career yards, places
absolutely.
He could get carries, and I don't blame him for that. I mean, go in and get your stats up. But I love him going to the Bucks because I think they have a really good chance to repeat. And I mean, who doesn't? If you're a longtime football fan like us, who wouldn't want to see a backfield with Tom Brady and Adrian Peterson? But all in their primes, man. I mean, let's hypothetically say AB comes back. So then you have Mike Evans and AB on the outside, Gronk at tight end. Yeah, man, I messed up putting that Favre jersey in. I was not going to redo it, so just left it like this. But I think this offense, because, I mean, other offenses you look at that have had this type of talent all-time-wise, I can't think of too many that have had. I mean, Adrian Peterson's a top 10 running back all-time. Tom Brady's the GOAT. Yeah, top 5. Gronk is probably the GOAT tight end. I think he is. I don't think – I mean, Tony Gonzalez.
Here's the thing. I appreciate you saying that because I feel like if I say it's Patriots bias,
right.
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
Tony Gonzalez has the stats and he played for a long time. I still don't think anybody was a mismatch like Gronk was. I really don't.
Nah, because I mean that's Shaq. That's Shaq. Like you just can't guard him. He's just gonna poster you, and that's what he did. So I would say this offense, if everyone was in their prime. I mean, AP and Tom Brady on their own with garbage, everything else would make the playoffs. So,
oh yeah.
So I mean, I would say that this offense with AP, everyone in their prime's the best offense of all time.
I think both things are true. Like you said, I love AP to the Bucks. It would be fun. Because Fournette's probably out. I think they bring back Rojo instead of Fournette. Which I don't really know who I like more, honestly. Like I feel like they're almost the same person. I think Rojo might have.
It's more elusive.
He might have a little bit more of a burst, but I would take either one of them on my team, so it doesn't really matter. AP joining it, obviously you can start giving some of the other running backs some pointers. It would make it fun. Obviously, hope AP gets a ring. Listen, what he did coming back from that. What was it? Achilles or ACL? Achilles?
Yeah, it was Achilles.
No, what he did come. Yeah,
one MVP after.
What an MVP comeback player. Bro. Oh, it wasn't ACL? Okay, sure. Like, that was amazing. So if you're going to sit here and tell me, like you said, you hypothetically bring back AB, I think at the height of AB, I would have.
And we're talking like second year Mike Evans, absolute beast. Like,
and Gronk, like bro, 2013 level Gronk.
And Brady's best
2007
year.
Brady.
Oh my God.
Like, you cannot sit here and tell me there would be a better offense.
Nah, I mean,
you know what? I want to do this. I don't even care how long the show goes because of it. Hypothetically, you can build your dream offense. We're going to leave out linemen. I'm sorry to all you linemen fans out there, especially you, Christian, but I'm sorry. But like, who are you taking?
See, quarterback is tough because I want to go Brady just because, I mean, he wins and he's elite. But I like mobility. I want my guy to be able to get out of the pocket. So just based off what we've seen, I'll go Mahomes at quarterback just based off of what we've seen already from him, throwing ability and what he does out there. I can't think of another quarterback with mobility that can throw the ball like him. Running back, I don't want to go AP because my guy's got to be able to catch out the backfield. Not saying AP can't, but I'd probably want a guy like LaDainian Tomlinson or Barry Sanders. So I'm a bigger LT fan, so I'll go LaDainian Tomlinson for that. And then receivers, my two receivers, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, pick your poison.
Really?
Bro. Pick your poison, bro. Calvin Johnson, you got to double team every play or else he's getting the ball. Fitz doesn't drop. He's got more career tackles than he does drop passes. So I'm going Fitz prime. And then tight end, I'll go Gronk for sure because that's just a mismatch too.
All right, see, this is good stuff because I think we're going to differ here on like everything besides tight end. Tight end, I'll go Gronk. Don't care if it's Patriots bias. That man was an absolute beast, and I watched every single damn game I could. So shout out Gronk. Quarterback, I gotta go Tom. I mean, all he does is win.
Oh wait, get rid of Fitz. No, get rid of. All right, I'll keep it.
No, because I know who you're going to say, and I'm taking.
Randy Moss existed.
Yeah,
forgot he existed.
Listen, running back, I'm going Barry. I know you mentioned him, but you took LT. I still go Barry. That man made people look stupid on every single play with a terrible Lions team.
He had 1,000+ yards every season. I looked up the stats. I mean, every season. Wasted his career.
And they did nothing for the guy. Jesus. Typical Lions. Then, like you said, wide receiver, I'm going the freak Randy Moss. Listen,
I forgot he was
2007 Randy Moss wasn't even prime Randy, and that man put up like 27 touchdowns.
He had the most casual one-handed catch.
Bro, right over Darrell Reeves, just said like this. Looked like it was absolutely nothing. So I'll go Randy. And I feel like the other easy option's Jerry. But, like, I don't want to be typical. You know what? I'll blast with the pass of Randy Moss. I'll go somebody current, too. Give me Julio.
That's not bad. Julio
a prime Julio with Randy on the other side, Barry out the backfield, and Brady telling him where to go. Listen, Josh, I'm sorry. I think my team's beating yours.
I think probably. Mine's more of like just I love these dudes. Like Calvin was first.
No, I loved Calvin, bro.
Great. I mean, dude was an absolute monster. But no, I think I'd probably give your team the edge too, because I mean it was Brady, so it's really like, are you going to bet against Brady? I'd probably give your team the edge.
Maybe on the next episode. Maybe on the next episode we'll do our defense.
Yeah,
we'll see who can match up against them. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. But hey, that was fun. I still think like I said, my team.
I forgot Randy Moss was.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm disrespected for him.
For real. I mean, dude, like it went through my head. I was like, all right, Jerry Rice, nah, Fitz, yeah. And then I
No,
was
listen,
like,
I'll get
Calvin.
into this argument right now, and I don't care. And even for people in the comments, feel free. I would take Randy Moss over Jerry Rice any day of the week.
Jerry's just got the numbers, man. He's because he played till he was 40 at receiver, so it's like his numbers are going to be like that. But I mean, Randy Moss was just talent wise the most talented receiver of
Brian
all time.
Hawkins for safety, Michael. I know you're an
His
Eagles.
stick, bro.
That's where the Eagles fan comes out in you. Safety. Next week we'll do the defense next week because I think that's a very interesting conversation. I might need a little time to research, but we'll move on from there. We'll go to my team, the Patriots, and who we think the quarterback will be for them. Now I'm getting a little scared, Josh. I'm getting a little nervous here, and for the simple fact, I saw a few people talking about that man behind you. And I'm not talking about Favre
Yes,
because
sir.
he has retired like 4 times. But Cameron
Newton. Jarrell Newton.
Oh, I can't even remember what nickname I gave him.
Cam VP? Superman?
No, I absolutely wasn't Cam VP. I know that.
MVP?
He stole it from Brady, by the way.
No, he did not.
He did. No, he didn't.
That bad boy.
No. Nope.
15-1, bro. 55 total touchdowns. Come on now.
59% completion percentage, bro.
Come on, did a front flip over JJ Watt for a touchdown? Come on now.
I mean, and still he did a front flip over JJ Watt, but still couldn't dive on a fumble.
Hey man, I didn't know we played the Patriots in that Super Bowl. I forgot that happened.
Listen, it's fine because the one time you did, you lost anyway.
I don't care, man.
Yeah.
David Tyree's pretty good too. I should have put him at receiver.
I never even heard of him actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know who David Tyree is.
At quarterback too. That's
yeah, that's the only way. I guess that's the only way you're going to beat Brady. Maybe if you just got to hope that his wide receiver has a stick of gum stuck on his helmet or something like that. Bro, I genuinely listen. There's been a lot of tragedies in the world, everything like that. If we're talking sports only, I don't care. I would go back and change the helmet catch if I could travel back in time instantly. I wouldn't even think twice. Like, I'll lose that second Super Bowl against the Giants. Like, I really don't care. But I would let the Yankees. I would let the Yankees blow the 3-0 lead in 2004. I can't even remember that, but you know what? It still annoys me, even though I wasn't even functioning. Basically, I was only 4. I don't remember it. Like, I don't care what it was. I would go back and change that in an instant. We should have had an undefeated season. Like, oh my gosh, that game it annoys me to no end.
You know, another thing that's really impressive about Brady's resume, like in every Super Bowl he lost, like none of it was really on him. Like he drove his team down the field and score. It's the defense that would give it up.
Like this is the thing too. I know wins and losses go to the quarterback and things like that. It's a stupid thing, first of all. And second, if you look at Brady's Super Bowls, like you said, both of those giant Super Bowls, he let his team down to take the lead, and the defense gave it up. Like, it's not like he just didn't do anything. He literally had the game-winning drive in both of those games. And then the Eagle one, I still blame Bill. Bill was throwing it.
Dude, I mean, I saw it on Twitter the other day. It was a video of the Patriots' last drive. It almost happened. Like,
oh, no, that Hail Mary was close.
I mean, because it got tipped into, like, I think it was, like, Philip Dorsett's hands.
And then, like, Gronk dove for it.
Yeah, it was close, bro. It was close.
That one hurt. That one hurt, too. But at that point, I had already seen them win 2. Yeah, 2. So I didn't really care that much. Yeah. See, I knew I was spoiled as a Patriots fan when they got to that Super Bowl against the Rams. And I was like, okay. I
just really hope the Patriots suck for, like, the next 5 years so you can really know what it feels like.
You know, you're right. No, like, I literally don't understand. Like, it doesn't compute in my head. Like I said, when they made it to that Super Bowl against the Rams, I was like, oh, okay.
Like, you guys just won 7 games, and you act like you just went 0-16 and are the first overall pick, bro. You just won 7 games. Like, come on now.
The Jets out here winning 2. The Jags got 1.
Yeah, we won 5, bro. We won 5.
It's a tough life. But like I said, our quarterback situation, it could be tough again if Cam comes back. I'm not doing it. I will throw in my fan card.
I'm loving it.
I'll go full Bucks fan I'll take off all the Patriot stuff I have going on. Put up the
You got to wear a pirate hat for the whole entire season.
Oh, if Cam comes back, I might. There's a great possibility. But listen, if I had to pick, like I said, I don't care what anybody says. I still want them to trade for Wentz. It's not going to happen.
We see the reports I see about Wentz. It's either Indianapolis or Chicago.
No, I know. Like I said, it's not going to happen. But if I had like a little genie right now, that would be one of my wishes. Everybody listen, we do this in the media very easily. Bro, you gave up on Wentz too soon. I'm telling you right now, Wentz is not that bad.
I don't think I've really given up on him. It's more like
I given up on the situation.
Yeah, I give up on the Eagles. I give up on Doug Peterson. I don't like that team. I mean, Miles Sanders can be an elite running back, and they like Boston Scott. Yeah, they like Boston Scott way more than they like Miles Sanders. But no, I think Wentz is still. I mean, he's a really good quarterback, like talent wise and arm talent. He's good. It's just he's got to be in the right situation. He was in the right situation with Frank Reich calling the plays and Doug Peterson just giving little input. But when Doug Peterson had full control, the whole offense didn't look right at all.
Yeah, it really. I don't know.
I think for the Patriots, though, who's going to play quarterback, obviously, I'd like it to be Cam because I don't want to see Cam in Washington. I mean, I do want to see Cam in Washington because I want him and Ron Rivera to be reunited. I think that'd be fun to see. But I'd like to see him stay in New England with that full defense back, maybe a couple receivers, and, just another year in that offense because, I mean, Cam played terrible last year. And a lot of it is his fault, but I mean, I still don't think they utilized him correctly. So I'd like to see him back. But if not Cam, I want Fitzmagic in New England to just dominate, go crazy, kind of eat his words. So that's what I'd like to see.
Fitz will make me eat my words for like 3 games. And then
if he goes to New England, I think it's a full season of just Fitzmagic.
You think it's a full season of the Magic?
I do.
That's a bold proclamation right there.
I mean, this year, I think if Tua doesn't step on the field, we had a full season of Fitzmagic. I mean, every time he played really good.
You're right. And maybe Fitz comes to the Pats just so he can get that last piece in his jersey collection.
For real.
Bro, I saw it was funny because Josh McCown's kind of like the same thing where he played for a bunch of different teams. He posted a picture of his daughter at like school and it was Jersey Day or something. He was like, when she doesn't have enough friends to fill out like the amount of jerseys you have. So that was funny to me. But if I had to pick, like I said, Carson or just go for somebody in the draft, bro. Like there's going to be
some solid. I mean, if Mac Jones is sitting there when you guys are picking Mac Jones, I mean, obviously, if you're at Alabama, you're
listen. Here's the thing that I just don't need to happen. There's 2 things that can't happen. Cam can't come back, and I promise you, if Jimmy G ends up back on this team, I'm going to shed a tear.
No, man. I mean, unless the 49ers land Watson. And even then, I don't even think that.
I'll cry a real tear. You'll see a man cry on stream. Jimmy is not good, bro.
You like Jimmy?
You know what? In a certain way, because what's the word I'm looking for here? I can't think of the word. Whatever. I'll think of it one time. I kind of want Jimmy to come back to the Pats because this will show how much I love Brady over everything else. But I want Jimmy to come back to the Pats in a certain way and just be bad, just to show that Bill was wrong. Because, like I said, people forget, bro. They were trying to get rid of Brady for Jimmy. I'm pretty sure they offered
behind Jimmy at that point. Like he didn't really play.
You want to know what the hype was? He went 2-1 or like 2-1.5 because he got injured in one of the games when Brady was suspended.
Oh yeah.
He had those couple of games, and then he came in that fourth quarter, the year previous against the Chiefs when the Patriots got absolutely smacked, and everybody said that the dynasty was over. Trent Dilfer, I'm looking at you, but yeah, and that was the hype around Jimmy, and then he went to San Francisco. You know what? Have you ever seen the NFL like the YouTube videos. I want an episode on that if Brady goes to the 49ers, because people forget Jimmy gets hurt. They're terrible. That's how they get Bosa. Bosa became an animal for the 49ers. Like, what if Brady goes there? Then they don't get Bosa. Like, I don't. It's a crazy thing. Like, the Patriots probably, in my opinion, don't win the Rams Super Bowl.
Yeah, because I mean, that was the year they beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, right?
That game was crazy. By the way,
I don't think they beat the Chiefs if they didn't have Brady in that game.
That is absolutely, but oh man, the NFL, they stopped making those videos, and I really don't appreciate it.
No, man, yeah, they need more of those. Those were so good,
so good. But I don't know. We'll see what the Patriot quarterback situation looks like. And in the spirit of the Super Bowl that just passed 1 week ago, or like a week and a day now, whatever. Super Bowl matchups that you wish happened. What do you got, Josh?
Manning versus Manning, brother versus brother. I'm pretty sure that I think it was either the first or second Giants Super Bowl. One of them, the Pats beat Peyton in the AFC Championship when he was on the Colts. I mean, just the brother versus brother aspect that's just awesome. And that's a Super Bowl matchup I really wish would have happened. Other than that, I mean, no, that's the one. Maybe Rodgers versus who did Rodgers lost to somebody in the NFC Championship when it would have been Rodgers versus Brady.
Isn't that the year they lost to the Seahawks? When they blew that lead?
Yeah. But that was divisional round. But even then, that's still a Super Bowl matchup.
Was it? No, it wasn't. That was the conference.
Was it? Like when
because
Jermaine Kearse caught the overtime touchdown? Or
yeah, I'm pretty sure because I'm like 90% sure that was a conference.
It probably was. I'm probably stupid. But that's a matchup too. Rodgers versus Brady. Like when Brady was on the Pats, and that would have been really nice.
I think if I had to pick I would have loved to see Brady Breeze. I think that would have been really fun. What year? Probably this year that they went up against the Seahawks, because that team was fun. And in that Super Bowl, that was like the one Super Bowl they actually had Edelman and Gronk, so it would have been fair, obviously. See Drew Brees in that. You obviously always got to say the Rodgers and Brady thing. I think that would have been really fun. Let's see here. One that I hope happens just because of the quarterbacks, I really want to see Lamar and Kyler in a game against each other in the Super Bowl. That would be so that's the Madden championship game right there. Like the two quarterbacks that you can just mess around with. Like that would be really fun. Let's see. Yeah, I like the Manning versus Manning one. I didn't even think about that. I really didn't. I'm trying to think of NFC or conference championship games, but I don't know. Those. Could you imagine if we somehow got Manning Brady in the Super Bowl though, instead of them being in the same conference?
Yeah, that would have been.
That would have been on, because weren't the Colts originally in the NFC, and then when they did the reshuffling of the league or something, I think they came over to the AFC.
Yeah, I think it was someone came to the NFC though.
I don't know who it was, honestly, but I think it'd be fun. There are definitely some matchups that I hope happens in the future. Like I said, Lamar and Kyler would be fun. I still think Baker and Rodgers would be fun, or Mahomes and Rodgers, the little insurance companies, them going back and forth. I'm trying to think of other. I want Josh Allen versus
versus.
Is there? Did all of those quarterbacks go to the AFC?
I mean, because Watson, Mahomes, Lamar.
No, wait, because Allen went to the Bills, Lamar went to the Ravens.
In the NFC are Brady, Rodgers, Kyler, Teddy Bridgewater.
Man just casually throws in Teddy B.
PJ Walker.
The audacity of that is unbelievable. Hey, listen, maybe some few. Listen, if Deshaun gets traded to the NFC, don't want it. I need it. A Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson Super Bowl.
Yes, that Clemson battle, bro.
Oh my God, that would be great.
We need that.
Of course, you would take Deshaun because you think he's going to be a Panther, right?
Yeah, he would definitely. We'd be in the Super Bowl. It would be Jags versus Panthers. Hey, battle
If
of the
you,
bets.
bro, if you bet Jags Panthers right now on the Super Bowl, you'd
Oh,
probably win 400 grand for a
yeah,
dollar.
for real, bro. That would be insane.
I might just throw down a dollar and see what happens. Halfway through the season, they're both 0-8. No chance at the playoffs. Take my
Oh,
dollar.
man, that would suck.
And then the last little NFL thing right now. NFL duos you wish worked out. Now, I don't really know what you had planned for this because
See,
I don't know
I
what you
thought
meant by
about this.
duos.
I don't know if you've seen it, the new football league, the fan-controlled football league.
Yeah.
That I watched it. It was really entertaining. And I was watching Johnny Manziel, and then I went back and watched his rookie highlights. I'm like, man, what if Johnny Manziel and Josh Gordon like worked out?
Oh.
What if they were just really good,
Now I know what you
dedicated to
mean.
the craft, man? Like, could you imagine that if Johnny
Listen,
Manziel?
you want to know what? You want to know who I'll give? Josh Gordon and any quarterback they had because if
Yeah.
Josh Gordon, or I don't care what anybody says, I'll say this to the day I die. Josh Gordon would have been a top 5 wide receiver all time if he stayed,
So
if
fast,
he stayed
so
on the field.
athletic. And this man was stoned 24/7, just dominating everybody. I mean, he was
Unbelievable.
another one I thought of, RG3 and Alfred Morris. Like that rookie year, Alfred Morris ran for 1,600 yards, RG3 3,200 yards, went 10-6, made the playoffs in both their rookie years.
I'll be Patriot man again. Brady and AB. Oh my God, they
That
played
would've
one game, scored I don't know if it was 1 or 2 touchdowns. Oh, that was unbelievable. That one.
Who
Let's
else?
see. I mean, I wish in a way it did work out, obviously, but I wish it worked for a longer time. Stafford and Calvin. If
Yeah.
Calvin were to retire, I wish that would have went on a
Had
little
a
bit longer.
situation of Watson Hopkins. I wish we could have seen that for a
Oh
lot.
yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Who else? I'm trying to think of like all-time quarterbacks, like if they had a really good receiver.
I mean, if Brady could have somehow gotten Randy Moss a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
because that one season was just absolutely different.
That was insane. I mean,
There's,
I don't know.
In a way, you could say Eli and OBJ, but like, I mean,
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah,
But Eli was on the. I mean, like if you want to say like prime Eli, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know when exactly his prime technically was.
Prime Eli is like
Prime Eli is like the 12th best quarterback.
current Baker, like he's
Yes.
Baker Mayfield right now. I mean, I don't
And
know.
OBJ at rookie year and on for the first before he broke his ankle, like he was.
He's coming back, bro. I mean, people saying that he's washed.
I don't think he's washed. I think
he's
that's
gonna come
stupid to
back.
say. I think that's a stupid thing to say if you think he's
Because those are
washed.
people that don't actually watch the games. When he's been on the Browns, he's either been shut down by corners and by the defense, or they just haven't gone.
Or
his
shut
way.
down by the play calling.
Yeah, they just haven't gone his way.
It's the Brown situation is still so weird to me that they play better when he's off the field. Like it doesn't make sense.
We haven't really got to see him in Stefanski's offense when Baker's
That's
really
true.
comfortable out there. I mean, we've seen everybody else, but we haven't really got to see Odell out there.
Do you think he comes back?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he comes back, and I think the Browns do better than they did last year. I think they
I don't know. I just have the weird feeling he's not a Brown next year. I don't know what it is. I don't see it. They're paying him a lot of a lot of money, and they played better with him off the field. Like, why are you bringing him back?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense if there was an offer out there. Maybe some draft capital, a young defensive lineman that they could get. Outside of that,
I'm just saying the Patriots kind of need a wide receiver.
Allen Robinson and Ken Galladay on their way, bro. You just wait.
Listen, don't get me excited. Bill's going to use his cap space on a punter and a kicker. I did see something about Godwin coming to the Patriots, and I just refused to believe it because it was from a Patriots fan page. But it was also reported from an actual reporter. So I don't know.
But then again, these actual reporters. Who are they talking to?
How often are you correct?
These verified guys use that check mark and think they can say whatever they want.
It's tough. We just need somebody. Please, Bill, I'm begging you.
For real.
I'm sick and tired of watching Jacoby. Although, let me tell you something. If you need a low-key wide receiver in Madden, I rebuilt the Patriots on Madden, no big deal. I traded up for the number 1 pick, got Trevor Lawrence, and then I traded back up again to get the 2nd pick. And picked Jamar Chase instead of Devonta Smith.
Oh man, you messed up. You gotta go Devontae Smith, bro.
No, let me tell you something. In the Madden simulation, Jamar Chase actually ends up better. He was a 99. Devontae, by the time he was a free agent, was only like an 87.
Oh, that's BS because Devontae Smith is that dude's going to be a problem in the NFL.
But I got Trevor Lawrence, Jamar, and then I kept Jacoby, made that man into a 99 too.
Speaking of that draft, man, Justin Fields to the Panthers is looking more and more realistic the more these reporters talk, because apparently Zach Wilson is Trevor Lawrence but smaller. So
here's the thing that I don't understand, like why don't and listen, I don't watch college football, so I'm literally asking you because you've watched it more than me. Why don't people like Fields? Like the only thing I've ever seen about him is he does good. Like what's wrong with Fields?
It was just they didn't play a lot this year. They think they only played like 8 games total, like all the way up through the championship game. I don't really get what they don't like about him either. I mean, he's mobile. He's really good at getting rid of the ball. He's very accurate. He's got a ton of arm strength. I love everything about him. I think it's just these guys comparing him to Trevor Lawrence's arm talent without looking at the other aspects. I mean, Trevor Lawrence.
And listen, we can talk about arm talent all we want. I got some beef right now. Ready?
What?
The pro days are the absolute dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's literally like, let's go play catch, bro.
Like I saw a tweet that perfectly described it. It was like, yes, this is my pro day where I've practiced my entire collegiate career on my own field with wide receivers I've only thrown to in the perfect weather conditions. This is how I show you I'm talented. Like, bro, there's no adversity. Like, you're not outside in the rain with some random smuck they found on the streets throwing passes to. Like, no, it's literally the people you've been playing with your entire career inside. I mean, the air conditioning's probably on for you. Like, yeah. I don't understand. I think pro days are stupid.
I watched a clip of it, like, of Trevor Lawrence, and, like, he's doing things that Mahomes was doing in the Super Bowl, like rolling out, cutting back, spin move. I'm like, there's no defenders there. What is that showing? That he can move a little bit.
The man is in shorts.
Yeah, I'm like, come on.
He ain't even got pads on.
Like, pro days I get for, like, other positions, like linemen specifically, doing drills, watching them, really seeing how their feet are, like, without being on the field, seeing how athletic they really are. But quarterback-wise, like, game film and the Senior Bowl are the only two things that are really going to show you what they can do. Because quarterbacks, all that matters is on the field. It doesn't matter what you can do in shorts with no defender.
It's stupid to me. I hate pro days.
Because every quarterback can look like Andrew Luck out there.
I'm telling you right now, if I had a pro day, I could complete some passes.
Oh no, bro! I'd go top 10 if I just had a pro day and that's all they saw.
Top 10.
Top 10. Yeah, bro. I'd go to the Panthers.
Listen, I'm top 2 and I'm not 2. I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah, you got Trevor Lawrence. Get him out of there. Jags need a tight end.
Listen, all I'm saying. Listen, I'm available. Like I said, I'll be the practice dummy. Listen, Jags, hear me out. Hear me out. You're drafting Trevor Lawrence, right? Perfect. He's going to be your – you don't want the man to get hurt at practice. Don't even take the risk. Don't put him in the red jersey. No. Just have him play like Madden on the side where you can run like the exact same plays, like get a custom playbook, run the exact same plays. He has to make the decisions. Put me out there. I won't even wear the red jersey.
You need to officially declare yourself for the draft.
Bro, because if they can cuss me, I don't care.
Declare yourself for the draft right now, officially.
I might. Listen, I don't know if there's a way to do it. I'll go online right now. Ain't no problem.
It's a verbal commitment.
I'm going to tweet it out right after the show. I promise you. So when you see me get drafted, Mr. Irrelevant, to the Jags, don't be surprised.
That would be the biggest honor ever, dude. Like being Mr. Irrelevant, I would kill to be Mr. Irrelevant.
Not facts, because you're still getting paid. I'll tell you that. But let's move it on to the NBA real quick. We got some things to talk about for sure. And the big one that came out of last night, AD out for a solid period of time right now. It looks, I think it was like a wrong one. Didn't mean to do that. Like a calf strain or something of that nature.
It's his Achilles. He aggravated it like 3 weeks ago, and he just came back for like 2 games and re-aggravated it.
See, but like that's the thing. I know that he was like pulling on his Achilles and things like that. But I saw like when the injury report or something said like something about a calf sprain, which is what doesn't make sense to me. But Josh, speaking of all this, I got beef with you, and I'm just gonna do my version of stop the cap right now. I saw you yesterday tweet out, even without AD, you would take the Lakers over the Nets.
And yes,
That was today?
yes, that was 2
Listen,
days.
Josh, I don't know what kind of
You want to hear my reasoning?
No.
Well, I'm
Well, I
going
don't
to
know
say
what
it anyway. I'm going to say it anyway.
you're part of over there.
Now, listen, LeBron, when we look at him on a team without a co-star, his early years in the Cavs and his later years, like 2017, 2018, without Kyrie, this Lakers roster right now, minus AD, is the best supporting cast he's had when he is the main star. Dennis Schroeder is going to put up 20 off the bench, and Dennis the Menace. You know that man.
I know Dennis.
And we got
I know
Trez off the bench.
I know playoff Trez though.
Playoff Trez, but that Clippers team, I mean, they didn't use him at all. Like he didn't get to do anything. The whole entire Clippers team sucks. So don't say playoff Trez. That was pandemic P and Kawhi with a total of 9 points in a game 7. So that whole team sucked. But Trez coming off the bench, Marc Gasol, championship experience, true veteran. I mean, this is the best supporting cast LeBron's had, and LeBron, he's not going to win MVP because it should be Joel or Jokic. Pick whoever. I think one of those two deserve it. But LeBron's playing amazing basketball, shooting 40% on an average 7 threes a game. I mean, he's a beast this year. I think he could get them to the finals. And against the Nets, man, I've watched the Nets a lot because who doesn't want to watch Kyrie, KD, and Harden? That defense is the worst defense. Like, take the over on every Nets game. Just do it. Do yourself a favor and take the over. I mean, there was like a 5-game stretch where the total was at like 280. It was ending at 146, like 148. It was insane. They have no defense. They traded away Jared Allen. That was their only defense. DeAndre Jordan is washed. They have no defense. I think the Lakers would win that series. I'd take them in 7.
Yeah, that's mad cute and all that. And you really just went on a little rant right there. Don't care. Don't care, bro. I'm telling you right now. There's no way LeBron with an AD-less Lakers is beating Harden, Kyrie, and KD.
Nets got to get to the finals first, too, bro. They lost to the Pistons.
I worried about that.
Lost to the Pistons.
They coasting right now. They don't even care.
They can coast all they want, but they're going to be
just like the Lakers. All you Lakers fans out here talking about, they're just coasting right now. They'll turn on the playoffs. That's what the Nets are going to do too.
They don't got LeBron, bro.
They got KD.
That's not LeBron. KD's great.
Yes, it is.
But he is not LeBron James, man. He is not the GOAT. He's not.
I'm taking KD.
I mean, I love him too. I think that team is gonna make the finals, but I'm taking the Lakers.
Listen,
repeat.
If there's a Nets Lakers final without AD, we're betting.
Yeah, we are, and I'm taking
because with AD, I think I would take the Lakers because, like you said, there's nobody down there to stop AD. First of all. But without AD, no shot, no chance. I'm giving him dog shit, bro.
AD's been pretty dog shit this year.
I'm giving him 6 games because I respect LeBron.
AD has been dog shit this year, though. Julius Randle has been better than him this year. Julius Randle, shout out CJ and the Knicks, bro. But Julius Randle has been way better than AD this year.
I'm telling you right now, I'm taking the Nets. Ain't no problem.
Hey, man.
But let's talk about the Nets then, because like you said, their defense is terrible. What center they got to go after? How they gonna fix this up?
Andre Drummond is right there for the taking, dude. The Cavs are just basically wanting to give him away, and that would solve. If they got Andre Drummond, no way I'm taking the Lakers then.
Even with AD?
Even with AD, I'm not taking the Lakers because then they have a big man that can not match AD, but can at least like put up similar numbers. But getting a guy anybody but DeAndre Jordan, honestly, at center. I mean, DJ was good in the past. I credit a lot of his success to Chris Paul, though. I think DJ he's not the same player he was. I mean, he's averaging 6 points and 6 rebounds right now. That's
tough.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it. They don't have a backup.
That's Roy Hibbert numbers.
For real, bro. And I mean, actually, 6 and 6, Steven Adams averaged that in college and went 12th overall. That's insane to me. I watched the JJ Redick podcast.
Screw Steven Adams. Because last year, I was like, bro, who do they – oh, Houston. No center, nothing like that. I took the over on him every game on combination. It was like 12. I was like, bro, this man's going to get like 12 boards. Never got it, ever.
Nah, dude. Nah.
I hate Steven Adams now.
I miss Steven on the Thunder.
No, I do too, though. I love that man. Listen, I might be mad at – my wallet might be mad at me, but I still love Steven Adams.
Yeah, but, I mean, getting Drummond, I don't think they'd I mean, because I don't know what they'd give up, because they basically gave up all their assets to get James Harden. So maybe because the Cavs are just looking to really get rid of him at this point, maybe they just swap DJ and Drummond, and the Cavs just say, DJ, welcome to the bench. But then the Nets would get Drummond, and that'd be a huge upgrade. I saw someone like one of those reporter guys. He was like, Drummond can put up 30 and 20 and have no impact on the game. I'm like, how do you get 20 boards and not have an impact on the game?
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I'm like, he's like, it's empty stats. I'm like, 20 boards is not an empty stat, dude. But I think if they got a center, specifically Andre Drummond, I think it'd be over for this season. If they can just get someone to defend the paint, at least make it hard for people to drive to the paint.
Here's my question. Where's my man Boogie at?
Boogie he's in Houston. He's hooping in Houston. He's hooping.
I wouldn't be mad, bro.
I like that too. I'd love that because Boogie. I mean, he's back.
I haven't paid attention too much. Listen, I usually get into basketball like right after the football season ends, so I haven't dug in yet. I got to start watching some business casual basketball with Aaron. Some count the bucket with Amber, and I don't know. Because here's the thing. Michael was the host last week, but I don't know if Andrew's the co-host, so I gotta figure that out as well. I'm a little slow. I'm kind of dumb, so I have to start watching some of that. But I gotta get my basketball shoes on.
People sleep on Prime Boogie. I saw someone on Twitter ask.
Oh, I got the perfect comparison. Now that we were talking about it, JJ.
Who's JJ? JJ who?
What?
Oh, yeah, for real. People sleep on him. They don't realize how good he was.
We forgot how good Prime JJ was. We're forgetting how good Prime Boogie is, bro.
I saw someone ask today, they're like, if Prime Boogie was in the league today, where would he rank? They're like, behind Gobert.
I saw you tweet that. You said no less than third, right?
No less than third. Joel Embiid and Jokic, I get over him because I would take them over Prime Boogie now, too. But after that, you're not going to sit here and tell me that Rudy Gobert is better than Sacramento Kings.
Not. I'll punch you in the throat right now if you say that.
Karl Anthony Towns is arguable, but
I don't know how true this is, and I hope I read it wrong. Like I really do. I saw something that he's the all-time leader in three-pointers.
For the Timberwolves, I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. That man, yeah.
Bro, like how?
I mean,
how?
His career, he averages like 2.5 a game. So, but they have no one in history because Kevin Love wasn't a shooter for them. The Timberwolves' history is sad.
I saw that, and that threw me off.
I wouldn't doubt it, though. Cat has been a beast, so that's arguable for Boogie. But the very least you could possibly say he is fourth behind those three. To say Rudy Gobert is better than Prime Boogie.
Drummond, no.
If he never got injured when he was on the Pelicans with AD, I think that team makes a run. With Rondo at point, oh, my God.
I remember when he went there, I was so happy. I was like, yo, this is going to be fun as hell.
Yeah, it was, dude. I mean, I remember the game they both had 40. I was like, dude, that team they're not going to make it to the finals, but they're going to be fun to watch because they matched up with the Warriors first round. I would have but Boogie got hurt.
Oh, my God.
Boogie was out. But that would have been so fun to watch.
That paint would have been on lock. You would have had to I think because the Warriors weren't really, too good at center. So
I think that was pre-KD too. I think that was 20.
It was. I do believe it was as well.
So that literally would have been Clay and Steph from outside versus Boogie and AD down low, bro. It would have been so fun.
My gosh, that would have been great. The things that have gotten taken away from us.
Oh my God, dude.
Listen, one of these days we're gonna do a show on what ifs, just strictly that.
Yes, we got it.
Not even no topics, nothing. We'll talk that, no helmet catch.
Yeah.
What if Breeze goes to the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Things like that. We're gonna do a show like that one of these days because there's so many sports what ifs. You can go over to baseball if Babe Ruth doesn't, go to the Yankees somehow. If A-Rod was actually going to sign with the Red Sox. Oh, what a time. What a time. We're going to do a show like that, I swear.
Definitely.
But all right, let's see what we got next over here. Oh, really, Josh? I saw that. Really? I just read it. Why do I hate cool dunks?
You hate. What is the problem with someone showing off their athleticism without?
You know what, Josh? We'll do this. Let's just do this. Oh, hold on, because this is basically you're going to be your version of Stop the Cap. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll do this, and then we'll go to Stop the Cap, the prediction update, and then tonight's predictions.
Yeah, we went 3-0.
Yeah,
Both
as
of
we
us
should.
picked the same team, so we went 3-0. Tonight, there's some good games. First one, 76ers and Jazz.
Yo, you got to go with the hottest team in the NBA, bro. I'm going Jazz.
Yeah, I'm going Jazz too. I want to go Sixers, but like you said, hottest team in the NBA, number 1 seed in the West. Got to go with Utah.
All right, next up, who do we got? We got
Cavs and Warriors.
I'm going Warriors. Stefan MVP form?
I'm going with the Cavs. I think
Okay.
I think it's going to be a fun game. You know, Draymond, I do not think is playing. I know James Wiseman is out. Colin Sexton's back. So I'm thinking it's going to be a close game. Could go either way, but I'm going to roll with the Cavs. And then we have Clippers versus Heat.
Gotta go Clippers. Actually, no, wait, I lied. Because
Jimmy's back. Jimmy is back.
No, but I thought I saw something today that like Kawhi, PG, and Beverly weren't playing.
I'm not sure.
I feel like I might have saw that on Twitter today. That's why I'm a little hesitant right now. But let me look it up.
I was looking at player props earlier, and they didn't have anybody on the Clippers on there, so I'm not sure.
Oh gosh. Oh wait, they're playing right now?
No, they don't start until later.
Oh yeah, 7 p.m. Pacific. Yo, I'm so used to everything being Eastern that like it just never makes sense to me. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Everything is Eastern. I literally always subtract an hour off everything to get Central Time.
As you should. We're important. You guys are just kind of there.
Nah, man, come on now. There ain't no corn in this world without us.
I listen. You're right. You don't get Jay-Z without us.
You know what a lot of people don't understand? They think Illinois, and obviously it instantly goes, they think of Chicago.
As we should.
Chicago's basically their own state, man. The rest of Illinois is nothing like Chicago, dude.
Bro, that's exactly what it is like for New York. Everybody thinks of New York, they think of the city. You go an hour any way out of the city, it's literally every other state. There is nothing special.
Yeah, Kawhi and PG are both out.
Yeah, I gotta go Heat then. Easy.
Yeah. See, it's tough because the Heat suck this year. They really
do. They do.
So I'm also going to go Heat because no Kawhi PG is crazy. Actually, I have another thing to bring up after we do this last prediction. Brooklyn versus Sacramento. No KD.
Come on.
No KD.
I don't care. I'm still going Nets, baby.
Going Sacramento, dude. Like I said, that defense for the Nets is just atrocious. I mean, Marvin Bagley's going to have finally a good game in his career. He's been a bust since he got drafted, I think, 3rd overall.
It's a tough life in Sacramento, bro. They just can't get it right.
I wanted to bring this up. Normal people like us, when we say, like, this dude sucks, we're comparing him to other pro athletes. We're not comparing him to everyday people. Like, saying Patrick Beverly sucks means he sucks in the NBA. But people are like, I could be Patrick Beverly. And someone posted a stat. Like, there was a stat the other day. Patrick Beverly averaged 37 points and 8 steals in high school. Like, the dude's a beast. You meet him at your local gym, he's going to scrub you. Like, people really underestimate how athletic and talented.
Bro, the worst player on any NBA roster is washing you in a 1v1.
Like I was talking about, dudes that are the 15th man that aren't even in the league are in China.
Like, they will wash you.
Like, people really underestimate and think.
So yeah, here's my thing too, bro, and this gets into the whole, sexist conversation, so it annoys me. Bro, I know plenty of dudes out here that are like, yo, I would beat a WNBA player one-on-one. No, you're not. I'm sorry. No, you're not.
They are good. Like, they are really fucking
They will
good.
Splash in your face and walk away.
Like, for real. I don't get how people can honestly think, like, just because it's a female and they're not putting up NBA player numbers, that they're not good.
I literally think it's because they can't dunk.
For real. They're like,
you can't dunk. Well, obviously I can beat. Bro, you can't dunk either.
Bro, you're 5'9".
You're like 5. You're like 5'8", 180. Shut up.
Can you get snapped, bro? Like, come on now.
Like, no wonder they can't dunk. You can't dunk either, bro.
For real.
But that's a great point. They suck to other standards. Like I said, any NFL player, 53rd man on the roster, would destroy you one-on-one in any drill you want.
These are all elite athletes.
Like, you are a professional athlete.
Yeah, they do this for a living, and they get paid hundreds of thousands,
I
millions.
play Madden, and I still get
We
washed.
said chairs, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yo, listen, Michael. Nobody knows who this is.
Lucy Liu, no clue.
Nobody. Who's Lucy Liu? I need to know. But we'll go over. We'll do this then, because like I said, this was going to be Josh's version. I already stated my stop the cap. Josh, go ahead.
Listen, Connie, I get it. Seeing LeBron dunk all the time can get annoying, because every time he dunks, Bleacher Report and ESPN are like, the king, LeBron. And I get annoyed by that too. But to say it's not impressive, man. The one I tagged you in today, he is one step in from the free throw line. One step in. In year 18, he's 36 years old. One step in and coasted through the air, slammed it through. And you're going to sit here and tell me, like, okay.
I've never been less impressed in my life.
That you are.
Bro, nobody
lying.
even stood in front of him.
You are lying, dude.
Nobody even stood in front of him.
There were two defenders in the lane. They got out the way because they know that's a body bag.
Because they got out of the way.
He was dunking
if
that
he
regardless.
posted somebody on that, I would have been like, oh my God, that's worthy of something.
They
literally parted the Red Sea like Moses.
It would be way cooler, but to say it's not impressive to be one step in from the free throw line and throw it down, bro, that is impressive. That is,
as Michael said too, and he traveled.
Stop. You didn't even watch the whole clip.
I did watch the whole clip.
Two steps.
Yeah, two steps where?
Don't talk about travels, bro, because your Nets who are going to win a ring. James Harden's best move is a 4-step step back. But those
LeBron's best move is flopping. So I don't want to hear nothing.
No, it's not.
That's why the NBA had to warn the little man.
That flop was funny though, because it was the clearest flop I've ever seen.
Ever, bro. That was D-Wade level flopping.
Like Grayson Allen, one of the biggest floppers in sports history. It was.
Listen, I'm just saying. I hope you guys are ready for the NFL season next year, because every single pass attempt Brady throws.
That's very different.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
So you're telling me standing in the pocket throwing the ball versus jumping 14 feet from a basket and throwing it down? They're the same impressive wise.
Yep. Brady's 43.
Brady's
43.
Bro. Stop the cap.
No, actually, Brady will be 44 at the time. Every single pass he throws, I'm saying year 20.
So you're telling me Dirk.
Every single one.
You're telling me Dirk last year, his very last year, 40 years old, dropped 30 in his last game. That's not impressive?
Not really.
I hate you.
Bro, first of all, they were letting
Michael,
how many shots did Dirk take in that game?
Bro, I don't know, but he's 40. He averaged 4 minutes a game that year. To be able to be on the court for 30 minutes and drop 30.
He did it his whole goddamn life. I hope he could.
Yeah, he did it 7 years before that game, not at age 40, bro. Stop the cap, Connor. You're capping.
Bro, that's not even cap right now, too. Like that's like prime Melo when he would score 40 on 30 shots.
No, it's very different because
now it's different.
It's different.
How is it different?
That's very different because Dirk is 40 years old and he's not known for taking a lot of shots.
But he probably I'll look up the stats right now.
Look up the stats, bro. I promise you he didn't take more than 30 shots. And if he did, it's 32. He had 30 points.
I'll look.
And also Jamal Crawford dropped 50 in that game too. Is that not impressive?
That's impressive. See, that's impressive.
Shut up, bro. How is that impressive?
Man put a 50 piece on him.
Stop, bro. He's like 3 years younger than Dirk in that game.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
It's the very last game, I think, of the 27.
Dirk last game stats. 2018. Let's go to this. Oh, hold on. We're gonna find it because I guarantee it's not impressive.
Shout out Chattanooga, bro. Taking care of business right now.
Last game, 410. He scored
30 points.
Hold on, 20 points. So you're wrong already.
You're not on the right game then, because I just looked at the stats today. You're on the wrong game. Who are they playing?
The Spurs.
It was against the Phoenix Suns, so I know you're on the wrong.
Well, then he didn't play in the last game of the season.
All right, well, find the game against the Suns.
Right, so he scored 30 there on 31 shots.
So I said 31 or 30.
That's not impressive.
That's not impressive.
He took more shots than he even scored points. How is that? Bro, I could do that.
We're done. At age 40, let me know when you can step in an NBA game and drop 30 on 31 shots.
All right, here's the thing.
Let me know, bro.
No. I got a question for you. If Teddy Bridgewater throws 8 touchdowns, on 150 attempts. Are you impressed?
That is no
That is the exact same thing.
No,
That's
it
the
is
exact.
not.
Yes, it is.
30 shots is comparable to 150 passes.
Basically.
No, dude.
All right,
no.
fine. 4 touchdowns. Brady
That's
next
like
year,
60 passes.
Bro,
That's
Brady
like,
next year throws 60 passes, scores 5 touchdowns. I wouldn't
I'm
be impressed. I wouldn't be impressed.
I'm impressed by anyone that does that.
On 60 pass attempts, bro?
How many is he completing? Because Dirk shot 50%. So if he's completing 32 out of those 60 passes, I'm impressed.
Did he shoot 50%? There's no way he shot 50%.
Look at it.
Bro, his field goal percentage was 35%.
What about threes?
Threes, he was. Hold on. Let's see. I got to find it.
Are you still in the Spurs game?
Threes, he was 5 of 14.
Bro, that's good. For year 20 at age 40, that's good, bro. That's good. As a big man, that's good.
You're
insane. You are insane.
You're capping right now.
What is impressive to you? What impresses you? Does a man got a 360 tween? And
yes, that's actually impressive.
God, Connie, you live in NBA
Jam.
Bro, you live in NBA
He
Jam.
dunked the ball.
The first one not impressive. The second one impressive.
Bro, he spends over $1 million on his body a year. I hope he can dunk it, or else he better start donating it to me.
I'm done, bro. I can't believe you. I can't
believe you that you're impressed by so little.
I cannot believe you that basically a free throw. So when Jordan dunked from the free throw line, is that you?
Very impressive. He didn't dunk from the free throw
your
line.
Mouth, bro. You're done. I'm done.
Oh my
God.
You're the worst type of person. You LeBron people.
I am done.
You LeBron people are the worst.
God. Oh my God. So there was no one in front of Jordan though. There was no one in front of him. He didn't.
There was nobody in front of LeBron either.
So how is Jordan's impressive and LeBron's isn't?
Because he, first of all, wasn't from the free throw line.
It was one step in an actual game, in motion, not a dunk contest.
Listen, Unwrapped Sports, I know this is Perry typing right now because it's obvious. I appreciate greatness. Absolutely. What he's doing.
No, you do not.
No. See, here's the difference. What he is doing this season is impressive. That dunk in particular,
basically
nothing special.
Nothing
special. That wasn't a free throw line, first of all. Second of all,
I said basically one step in is still very impressive, dude. Very impressive.
It wasn't free throw. That's a whole different story. That's another 2
free
feet.
Throw. Oh, bro. Oh. All right, bro. Oh my God. You're crazy. You're a crazy person.
No, I'm telling you right now.
You're a crazy person.
Oh, no. Here's the other. That first dunk that I quoted, and that Christian responded.
That's not impressive. That is not. That's a dope dunk. Like, that's cool. I love to see dunks.
What, bro? The other one isn't even that much different.
A tomahawk from the side of the basket is a 2-step, LeBron. But going on a fast break in game, live action,
fast break where nobody was in front of him, so he has a full head of steam.
Barely a step into the free throw line.
Full head of steam. Nobody in front of him. They parted.
There were two people
parted defense like the Red Sea. Jesus would have been proud of them with the way they played defense.
I'm done.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I might never do the show with you again.
This man is a crazy person.
No. You guys just got to get LeBron out of your head.
And the fact that you said Dirk's last game was not impressive.
Bro,
man.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that 35% shooting was impressive.
I'm guessing you didn't like Kobe's last 60-point game either because he took 50 shots.
Listen, it's a good moment. It's not impressive.
Shut your mouth, bro. You're fired.
Bro, there's a difference between there is a difference between
this man
cool and impressive.
Get out of here.
If LeBron,
nothing about baseball is impressive then.
That's
nothing
cap.
about baseball. He just stood there and swung a bat.
All right, but you have on average. No, you're wrong again. I'm not surprised. You have 0.4 seconds to determine what pitch it is and start your swing. By the time the ball gets
3, it'd be impressive. If it was point.
See, Josh is so wrong right now that he is freezing on my screen. That's how wrong Josh is.
You froze. I didn't freeze. You froze.
No, you froze.
Nah, bro.
Run the tape back.
Perry, fire this man. Fire this man right now.
Unbelievable. Right there with Josh. You guys are insane. It hurts me.
I want to know what you've seen in your life that makes these things not
Bro.
impressive to you. Like, have you been to the moon? Like, have you seen aliens?
Listen, I do
Like,
have Elon on speed dial.
did you see a real life Space Jam? Like, what? I want to know, man.
Listen, I'm just saying, if what LeBron is doing in this season is impressive, that dunk is nothing crazy at all. If any, bro, no, perfect thing. If any other player does that, do we care?
It's impressive.
No,
No.
Oh my God, you're lying to yourself. Because
It's
that
still
happens every
impressive,
night.
whether it's anything LeBron does. LeBron hits a step back three. It's all over the internet because it's LeBron James. But any player hits a step back three. Any player dunks from barely inside the free throw line. It's impressive, bro. It's impressive.
I think you guys are very easily pleased.
No, man, we just haven't seen real life aliens like you, bro. I mean, I don't know what they got going up in New York. It's maybe because I'm over here in Central Illinois, bro. But God.
If any other player did that dunk, it wouldn't even be posted.
Not impressive. How is that not impressive?
It's a good moment.
I hate you.
It's a great moment. I'm happy for Kobe. Love it. I watch it over and over again.
Oh,
but impressive is a different story.
I'm done with it, man. I'm trying to convince you, but I can't.
Well, you know what? This is why I knew I shouldn't have had this conversation anyway. You're a Cam fan, so you're not used to actually being impressed.
Shut your mouth, bro.
Because this man was happy with.
That's the guy that became a Patriots fan after they won, 3 rings already?
Well, that's fake news because I became a Patriots fan in 2007. And
so
then
2 rings.
I didn't even know that.
So what made you a Patriots fan, man?
My brother was a Patriots fan.
Okay. I'm done.
Harry, you guys are out of your mind. That dunk is not even posted by anybody if anybody other than LeBron doesn't do it. Because they know all of you guys have to go change your underwear after they posted it and see LeBron.
I'm done. I'm done.
That's fine. Listen, I'll sit here all day, read every single comment because it's false. You guys are living in a dream world.
I cannot believe you, man. I'm done.
Well, you know what I can believe, Josh?
Huh.
That this is the end of the show. And that, of course.
It's a good ending, though. That's a fun
It is a good ending. It's a foot less than MJ, such cap. Listen.
I can't believe you said that, MJ. Free throw line dunk contest. In a dunk contest. Where you get to warm up. He's practiced that.
Bro, LeBron basically had a dunk contest dunk in that game.
So
No. I'm saying he had a full head of steam and the defense parted like the Red Sea. It might as well have been the dunk contest.
Michael Jordan didn't take a dribble from the other baseline and dunked from the free throw line. That's impressive. That getting basically running a 40-yard sprint with just carrying the ball and then jumping as far as you can. Now that right there, that gets Connie out of his seat, man.
Listen, it does. You're absolutely right. Flying through the air, strike a pose. Listen, I got all these Jordans right here for a reason. I ain't got no LeBrons over here. Ain't no.
Jordan's got fire shoes. I ain't got nothing against his shoes, man. Yeah,
see
those are fire. The 11s are fire, bro.
Bro, hold on. Hold on. You like these? Come on, son.
Those are fire too, bro.
All right. Honestly, bro. I mean, come on, son. The Carolina.
Come on now.
Come on, son.
I like your shoe collection, bro. I ain't gonna.
I try. I spent more money on it than I should have, but it's all right.
Hey, that's how it goes.
We don't even talk about that anyway. Nah. But what we do talk about is the betting world, and if you are into it, make sure you go over to mybookie.ag and use code USM100 so you can double your first deposit up to $1,000. If we got NASCAR going on now, I'm not going to watch it, but if you do, feel free to bet on it. We got basketball, hockey, baseball's coming back in 41 days. I love it. Can't wait. I literally cannot wait. I need baseball back in my life. I need to go through
my training camp, bro.
I'm telling you, we're gonna get you on Banter.
What, you guys got guests this Thursday?
No, I don't think so.
Well, if you guys don't got something crazy planned.
Oh, so now you want to come on Banter?
No, now I don't. I take it back.
No,
I got an attitude that I want to learn about baseball.
I've been trying to get you on since now.
And now I'm saying yes, and you got.
And now you just all of a sudden want to hop on the. All right,
all right, I don't.
I know if you're not, I expect you to be there.
I'm not. Nah.
Even Michael wants you there.
I wanted to, but Connie got an attitude about it. So
All right,
apparently,
listen, it's fine. The show will still go on. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. The show will go on. Listen, I'll see you there. Listen, like when I first got to the network, I told Monique I wanted to learn more about MMA. We did MMA 101. We'll do baseball 101 with you. We'll go over all the terms. We'll tell you who.
If it's not too much of a problem for you, if it's upsetting you, I do not.
Shut it off.
I don't.
You're so annoying. But make sure you go over to MyBookie, use code USN100, double your first deposit, get some bread up, then use that bread to go over to RxHemp and use code RxHemp-USN to save you 10% on your order. Get some CBD creams, feel brand new in the morning after, a nice long workout or sitting around doing absolutely nothing like I do. Your back still gets sore from laying in bed all day. Then go over to Teespring/store/Unwrapped. Check out the merch, people. Unwrapped has merch. Obviously, all the shows have merch. We have merch. Backstop Banter, we were just talking about the hard count, business casual basketball, ladies first, Saturday standouts, People's XFL. Come on, I don't want to forget anybody. Keeping it blunt. Is there anything else? Watch, I'm going to forget one person. Somebody's going to be mad at me.
Basketball, what is it called?
Count the bucket.
Count the bucket.
Yeah, that might be it. The betting one.
Prop Boys.
Well, yeah, but
Boys.
that's technically not their show name. But whatever. Propping. Listen, we got merch for everybody. Just go check it out. It's fantastic. We work really hard on it. So go check out the merch. And then finally, like I said before, we are on Patreon, baby. $1, you're supporting the squad. We appreciate you. $5, you get 10% off the store I was just talking about. You also get entered into an Amazon gift card giveaway. You get access to our Discord chat where we're talking about everything. Then, with the $10 a month, you get all that like I just said. But the 10% goes to $20, and you get entered into a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, Keenan Allen signed jersey giveaway. So make sure you go and check that out. Josh, before we hit the Diddy Bop, what you got for the people?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter at JoeLynn_4. I'll post player props. I don't recommend taking them all because apparently
fade them all.
When I post them, probably take the unders. My college basketball bets though do go after those. Those have been good. As soon as Chattanooga hopefully finishes off this game, I'll be 4-0 today. So make sure you tune in to my player props and next Monday. Well, this Thursday, hopefully, if Connie is not angry at me at the time, I will be on Backstop Banter. Then next Monday, we'll be back again going with our dream team defenses for football.
Yeah, I like that little segment we just came up with on the fly. That was nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was nice. But as for me, follow me on Twitter, Anthony Connor _ Gen Z Sports for this show's account. I'm a busy person. Monday, 7 Eastern, Generational Sports, like we do. We will have Trey on. Trey will be on the show. We just had to reschedule, like I said. Life is a busy thing, so we'll get him on eventually. Tuesdays now, I took over the hard count from Alex and Christian with my man CJ, so make sure you check that out. We're trying to do some great things over there as well, talking everything football. And then Thursday, like Josh just said, Backstop Banter, me and my co-host Michael go over all things baseball. We'll have Josh on this week, get him
sure.
All that baseball. Oh yeah, we're gonna have you on. All right, all that baseball knowledge. We'll get you all ready for baseball season. 41 days away, baby. 41 days. So it's coming up fast. Thank God. I can't wait for baseball to start. But yeah, so check me out on all those shows. That's the hard count is Tuesdays, 10 Eastern. Backstop Banter is Thursday, 10 Eastern as well. And then my Twitch is Anthony_Conover. So make sure you go check that out and subscribe to your boy if you feel like it. Listen, also, not only can you subscribe to me, I'm just saying, we have a little anchor thing set up where you can, technically like subscribe to the podcast. The lowest one is 99 cents a month and $4.99 or $9.99. Listen, if you got 99 cents laying around, feel free to, just toss it over. We would appreciate it greatly. Helps us, continue doing the things we love. But other than that, Josh, it was a wonderful episode, if I say so myself, especially for an impromptu one because we were all ready for Trey. But like I said, life gets busy. So we still put on a hell of a show in my wonderful opinion. So we will see you guys next week. But until then, deuces.